Missed a day. Yeah, whoops. Sometimes. But back now, day 40 something. Got some late legs to hit. Christ. This morning's weight, 250 point something. Hey, it's getting a little slow. Been bouncing around 250 for like a week. So if the next few days I'm still at like 250, maybe try and up the calories. Maybe try to throw in a few, maybe like 100 more grams of carbs, something like that. I'll just have to see what happens. So, in terms of competing, I've been getting a lot of comments about that. When are you going to compete? Are you going to compete one day? What's going on? Yeah, that's the plan. One day. I mean, there's a lot more room to grow. Keep you guys updated on it. That would be a whole series in itself. A little bodybuilding prep. But until then, we're just going to keep up the bulk. So I'm going to finish drinking this pre, and we can fucking get going. Oh my god. Oh, it's a little too underexposed. There you go. Oh, fuck. Dude, even without squats, I know I said either the last or the one before, leg day was the greatest quad pump I've ever had. By feeling, this one's easily rivaling or beating that pump. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. Got to tie the short drawstring, goddammit. So, all I did, both hamstrings and quads, were movements that pretty much directly worked either muscle, right? Hamstrings was all fucking hamstring curls. Jesus. And quads was majority leg extensions, as well as some machine leg press in there as well. Plus those sissy squats at the end, just as a little bit of a finishing touch for the pump. Oh my god. Like, it's getting hard to walk. That's definitely a good sign of a leg pump. Jeez, oh my god. Ugh. If you finish leg day and you just stand and your quads are fucking skin tight, that is a perfect fucking sign you did at least something right. Oh. Oh. A little breath hold, fucking veiny thumbnail shot. Let's see, the hamstrings poking out at all. Yeah, a little. By now, hamstrings are already maybe losing some pump. I think it was those leg presses that really took the most out of me. Because when I was at the top, or when I was getting a few reps deep into those, it was like getting hard to catch my breath. Like by rep 10, I was like almost just gasping for air in between reps. So I'm definitely I'm gonna chill out on the squats until I'll probably just try them out soon-ish, see how they feel. But if you've got something that's a little tweaked, your best bet is just going to be back off before it gets even worse, right? If you can prevent an injury before it happens, that's the fucking ideal state. So, luckily, I could kind of feel a little something going on in here before it turned into like a full-blown pull, which could put me out of even other exercises. Like if you really pull something in like your hamstring or your adductors, anything kind of in here, that can fuck you up on back. You won't be able to do rows because you're fucking putting your feet up against that little foot stand. You won't be able to do bent over rows because you're activating your hamstrings. Even just standing up doing curls, it might bother you because that's like a stabilizer. So over time, I've gotten more accustomed to being able to like listen to my body and figure out if something's going wrong. Because, you know, it's sort of like a hardcore mentality to think to yourself, who fucking cares? It doesn't hurt that bad, let's just do it. Boom, keep going. And then you just end up fucking yourself up. Your progress is halted. And then you're just gonna be like, just generally pissed off. I know that every time I've ever got fucked up in the gym, for one thing, that lift pretty much without exception always just goes to shit. Because my mentality is already like completely messed up because I'm fucking angry and annoyed that I like tweaked my shoulder or something, or like whatever else. So probably over time, I'm just gonna, well, you know, everybody, you'll just get better and better at, you know, pushing yourself to the limit in training, but knowing when to back off on certain things, if you can tell that something is going awry. Whew. So I'm gonna finish calves and then get in the fucking car. All right. Legs have been thrashed. Oh my God. Whew. Hamstrings were oddly strong today. I guess thanks to all the bulk of cals, but like I was just slamming the stack back to back. Nice. Whew. Still fucking catching my breath. Then after quads, or during quads, you know, no squats. Whoops, it sucks. Still, very effective lift. Whew. In all honesty, I mean, going that heavy on the squats could be an ego thing. Could be a little bit of an ego thing. But if you're able, you better fucking be doing some heavy squats. We got the tang back. I know some of you guys were missing it. You were like, what the fuck's all that red shit in the jug? Oh. So, finish the lift. Time for a goddamn dextrose shake. I kind of have to hype myself up because I just want to chug it all at once. Whew. So I've been saying this every video like a fucking public service announcement. The dextrose is just the simplest sugar you can get your hands on. Really quick to absorb. Like, I couldn't tell you how fast in comparison to like table sugar or whatever. But it's different. It is not the same as table sugar. It's got a different chemical makeup. But what's going to happen is post-workout, honestly, as quick as you can, slam 50 grams of dextrose, 1 scoop of protein powder. Whew. And over time, it will definitely increase the productiveness of your training rather than, you know, waiting like an hour or even like 2 hours before you eat after training. Because if you did, you know, a good lift and you actually went hard as fuck, then guess what? You got to refuel, you got to replenish. This is the same shit that's in Gatorade. Like, Gatorade has a good amount of dextrose in it, so they know what's going on. But give me a minute to fucking sit here and think about this. Because, you know, imagine, you know, your protein powder, Tastes like whatever. Could taste good, could taste bad. Depends on what brand you got. But then add 50 grams of just straight up sugar. It tastes fucking gross. God, it's so sweet. Hate it. But you gotta do what you gotta do if you want some good ass results. Ugh. Wow, I gotta let that settle for a minute. Oh, God. So, have I ever thrown up from bulking? Have I ever fucking vommed from overeating? With all this food, it's fucking hard to get down. I have. Only once. It was last bulk, towards the end. My body was getting it was starting to fight me. It didn't want to eat any more food. And one thing I've noticed, this probably only applies to people that are serious, but every night I take my vitamins, and I don't do one at a time. I just fucking. What I end up doing is I got a whole little protein scooper, and I throw in my magnesium, my calcium, multivitamin. I should be doing fish oil. I don't know why I'm not doing fish oil right now. Just all my vitamins, probably I don't know, maybe 10 total. And I just take them all at once, slam them. But what'll happen is, over the course of a bulk, when I'm dieting, or when I'm trying to cut down, I take them down no problem. Doesn't bother me. I could probably do double that amount, and just full mouthful, some water, some kind of drink, just take it all down, no problem. But when I'm bulking, what'll happen is the second that I'm trying to get down these vitamins, I can tell that my gag reflex is just perked up, because my body just must know it doesn't want to take in anything weird anymore, because I'm putting so much fucking food down. So what happened was, last bulk, towards the end, it was late. It was late at night. I just slammed my vitamins. I could tell that it was kind of starting to trigger it. And then I still had this big ass shake. So this is so fucked. So I wait a few minutes. I'm just sitting there on the kitchen counter. It's probably 2 a.m. right now or something. I slam the shake. I sit down. I'm feeling queasy as fuck. I'm stomach's full, distended. And I could tell something was starting to happen. My mouth was starting to salivate. So I get a cup of water. I'm just trying to wash it down. But after about a minute, I could tell I was just fucked beyond belief. So I had to get up, go to the fucking trash can. It looked like about half of that shake came back up. So I had to take out half of the macros of it. And I don't remember if I ate more food after that, or if I just went to bed and said, fuck it. But it's only happened once. For the most part, if you actually spread your food out throughout the day, you should never have to eat so much at one time that you'd ever trigger your body to need to throw up. But if you do, for whatever reason, those macros did not count. So you gotta eat some more fucking food. I wouldn't, whatever. So, and then during training, again, never. I know I've seen people do it before. just hasn't happened. Maybe I'm not going hard enough. Fuck. Maybe I should be going harder, throwing up every time. I don't know. I'm sure a crazy leg day, like if you did a lot of high rep, low rest sets, I'm sure if I did something like that and I was like gassed beyond belief, it might get me. But that's just not the kind of training I do. I'm doing more so like, bodybuilding. Like all my workouts, it's not, set, get back, take a sip of water, take a few seconds, do another set. Probably, I couldn't tell you the exact number, but at least 75% of the time that I'm in the gym for any workout, that's just me sitting in between sets resting. Or longer, I don't know. Because in terms of rest time, you do not want to just like have a little timer and only do 30-second rest sets before you get back into weights. Because such a low amount of rest, you're not going to be able to go hard. Your body won't recover to the point where you can do that set again. Like, let's say I did that first set of leg extensions, heavy, and then I waited 30 seconds and tried to do it again. No way in hell I'm getting the same amount of reps or even close. A good rule of thumb for rest time is you just rest for as long as you need. Now, I wouldn't rest more than like 5 minutes, because at some point you're gonna lose your pump, right? If you wait too long in between sets, you're gonna start to lose your fucking pump. Anybody that's been to the gym for a while knows, like, if you're in the zone and someone fucking starts talking to you and they're just itching to talk, you can't get away, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's been fucking 10 minutes. I can already tell my chest is fucking flattening out. God, why won't this guy shut up? So, rest time, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes. 3 minutes max, minute and a half minimum, if you really need to like hear a rule of thumb. But I end up just going by feel. I do a set, I sit down, catch my breath, wait until I feel recovered, and do another one. So, I don't remember if I said this earlier in the lift or not, but everybody's asking about the split. No, I did talk about it. Whatever, I'll say it again. Everyone always asks me, what is my split? As if I'm going to tell them something so extraordinary and so unheard of that when they finally hear it, it'll be like they see the Matrix. Wrong. It's fucking simple shit. I pretty much just do Arnold split, right? I go legs, chest and shoulders, back, arms, repeat, with rest days thrown in as needed. I definitely don't take a rest day every loop, right? Like I don't do a rest day every 5 days. I'll do one if like I really didn't get any sleep, or if I'm sick, or if I'm just busy and I can't actually make it to the gym for whatever reason. But it's not about the split. I think I said this earlier. It's about, hitting each muscle adequately and frequently enough, right? So let's say, what's going to make up a good split? You're going to want to hit every muscle group about twice per week, right? Because let's say you hit chest, you're not going to want to hit chest the next day. Your chest is still going to be fucking worn out. You probably won't want to hit it the day after that either. Probably not fully recovered. Now the day after that, right, 2 days of rest in between, you could probably hit chest again. So, with that logic, you can probably hit a muscle about once every half week, right? Without without overloading fatigue, right? So you hit everything twice a week. Now, how many sets do you want to do? I've said this before. about 8 to 12 sets per body part is going to be ideal, as long as those sets are done with intensity. Because if you go into the gym, it's bicep day, or let's say you're doing biceps, and you actually go heavy, like you start off heavy ass curls, you move on to like preachers or machines or cable curls or whatever. If your sets are actually hard and you're putting in serious effort, by the time you get to set by the time you get to set 10-ish, your biceps are going to be fucking pumped. And, you know, pretty much once you're pumped, once you got a real pump and you've done a good amount of sets, that's your cue that you've done as much as you can, or as much as you need to, right? If you go to the gym, you're doing chest. Start off with flat bench. If you like flat bench, I don't. You do, say, maybe 3 heavy-ass sets. Then you move on to pec deck, another 3 sets. Then you move on to, like, a hammer strength bench machine, another 3 sets. Probably by about then, you're going to be like, oh man, I'm fucking pumped. And then maybe you do 2 more to really finish it off. Boom, you're done. If you keep pushing it, you're just going to lose your pump. You're going to build up a bunch of lactic acid. You're going to end up running out of, available energy from all your little, from all your blood sugar, from all your muscle glycogen. And then you're not even just trying to trigger muscle protein synthesis. All you're doing is sitting in there working out, stressing your body for no reason. If you know somebody and they're in the gym for, like, I've heard people say, I go up to them, like, hey man, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you hitting? They'll be like, oh, I got back and buys, been here for like 3 hours. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing for 3 hours? Oh my god. Now, in all likelihood, they're probably just dilly-dallying. Their sets aren't really that crazy. They're just kind of in there fucking around. But if you were to do all of your sets with intensity, I mean, if you stay for 3 hours, you're doing too much. You only need those fucking 8 to 12 sets. There's a fucking trash man in front of me. See? Pass. Holy shit. Oh. Holy fuck. Car came over a hill. I was headed straight for it. Whoops. What was I saying? Yeah, so, the most I'm in the gym for is like 2 hours. And part of that is just because I spent a little extra time getting these videos going. I'd say per muscle group, if it's just me lifting, I'm not worried about anything else, I really only need like 45 minutes. So chest day on its own would probably be about 45 minutes worth of a workout. So instead, chest and shoulders, which I'm doing, ends up being more like an hour and a half. So if you're working out for a bananas amount of time, you got to reconsider your theory and try to condense your training. So dextrose shake has been consumed. Legs have been thrashed. I'm fucking ready for bed. I'm gonna take my vitamins, shower off, see if I forgot any homework assignments. I don't think I did, but you never know. And then I'm going to bed. So if you're staying up too late right now, fuck you, man. Go to bed, get some sleep. You got to lift tomorrow. And you got morning cardio. All right. See you next time, goddammit.